So are these fans made specifically for car windows?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to cut a hole in my roof for max air, and I knew I needed to have some type of ventilation.
Hi everyone, I'm Autumn, roving reporter here at CheapRVliving, and today we are here with Tina and her minivan. I'd love to hear a little bit about the van you have here.
The 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. It ain't fancy, but it works for me.
I'm curious to hear about your nomadic journey. Like, how long have you been on the road?
I think I've been full-time now for about a year and a half. I did do a little over a year of part-timing in New York State before I took the leap.
Nice. What was that difference like of part-time and full-time?
Well, there's no net when you're full-time, you know. When I was part-time, I still had a little place that, you know, was home. And now the minute you go from that to this is home. And I found it to be awesome. It's been a wonderful experience for me. It really has. I've been able to travel the entire country. I'm a travel nurse, so I contract work of different places throughout the country.
So you're able to take your work on the road with you, provide an amazing and much needed service.
Yeah, and see things I've never seen before in my life, and experience things I've never experienced in my life. I think I've learned a lot about myself in this journey too. I feel so much less stress, and I wake up every day smiling.
That is so beautiful. That's awesome, folks.
Yeah.
See how amazing this life can be.
It really is.
So you have a YouTube channel. Can you share its name?
I believe it's called Gypsy Suitcase.
Gypsy Suitcase. You guys check that out. What led you to choose the minivan?
I actually was looking at a box truck. And because of watching all the videos that I've seen on YouTube of people, I thought a box truck would be great. So I had in between a box truck or this, and it just came down to I got a better deal on the van.
Yeah.
And turns out you don't need as much stuff as you think too.
Right.
So the box truck probably just would have, you know, been an excess. I went from a 4-bedroom house that had 4 levels down to a efficiency apartment. That's where I started, and then I started part-timing to see if I'd like it, to see how I do. And then when I took off for real, I put everything in here that I thought I needed, which was twice as much stuff that I have now, and I've just weeded through it. Why did I need this? I didn't need this. And life is a lot simpler than people make it out to be, or even that I made it out to be before I was doing this life. So,
well, I'm so excited to see your van. Can we take a look?
Absolutely.
All right, come on, folks.
Welcome to my 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. I do have a flexible solar panel up here on the roof that powers my generators. I have a small generator and a large one. I didn't want to drill any holes into the car, so the cables just come down through here.
And they don't get too crunched when it closes?
They haven't.
Awesome. Look at your bling. That is so pretty.
I do use the 5-gallon bucket system. These are my covers that go across here when I'm trying to stealth camp. I just have them. These are blackout curtains that hang on a bungee cord.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes I'll just tuck that side up into that window to block that one off, like I'm out here in the desert. I also have these vent fans.
Oh, I've not seen these.
I know. I hadn't seen them from people on many videos either, but I didn't want to cut a hole in my roof for max air, and I knew I needed to have some type of ventilation. So I bought one, and one really wasn't enough because they're not very powerful.
Yeah.
So I actually have 2 on the other window, and then this one over here. I don't know if you can see them through. All my doors have screens because the bugs in New York State when I first started camping were ridiculous.
Oh, sure. And those screens are really pretty. So are these fans made specifically for car windows?
Yes.
Oh, wow. And
they're just little exhaust fans, and like, because I wasn't sure how I was going to handle that part of it, but they all have a solar panel that hangs on the outside. The 2 over there are actually rechargeable as well with a cord. So if there's not enough, and the solar panels don't last forever. I've had a couple of these fans, but as long as you can still charge them with a battery pack or something, they still work great.
And I see you have the Rainguards as well.
I do, yeah. I put those on. That was the first thing I did. I love those things.
Yeah.
So that you can have your windows cracked all the time. This vehicle actually comes with 2 batteries. There's a regular full-size battery, obviously for the engine, and then there's a smaller auxiliary battery that I had learned about when it died. I had it replaced, and it runs my fridge. It's an Apicool. These are my rechargeable fans that I run inside. I have a small blue eddy here, which wasn't really enough. That's what I started out with when I was part-timing, and it wasn't enough for all my needs.
Okay.
I have carbon monoxide detector.
Oh yeah, great. That's important.
Yeah, it is. That is my big generator. This is 1,000 watts.
Okay, so you bring about 1,300-ish watts with the power stations.
Uh-huh.
How does that amount work for you?
It's been really great. The fact that I was able to plug this into my vehicle, into that plug back there, really saves me a lot of trouble.
Sure.
Because when you're trying to run a fridge nonstop on one of those generators, you're going to have a lot of power. And my wattage of that panel isn't enough to keep up that full and keep this running.
Okay.
I found out.
So that extra battery really kind of makes it all possible.
It really does, yeah. It was huge.
And I'm curious about the bed that you're on here. So it looks like you did remove the passenger seat.
I did. Yep, I had that removed, and this is just, I needed something that was only 28 inches. So I was going to build something, because at first I did have a full-size platform in here that filled all that space. Mm-hmm. And I had built that, so I was going to build one, but then I found this online, which was just like one of those lounge chairs for outside.
Oh, wow. So that's a lounge chair. It's not even a cot.
It's not even a cot.
What a creative idea. And then what is on top of it there?
Well, I have a 1-inch, kind of a stiffer yoga mat. This chair actually came with a little bit of a thin cushion. So that's in between, and then I have a 4-inch tri-fold memory foam mattress on top of that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And between it all, it's very comfortable.
Oh my goodness, you know what I just spotted?
Huh.
I feel like all us ladies are gonna be really excited about this.
But earrings.
Your earrings. How cool. What a great idea.
Yeah.
It's almost like little art and yet very functional.
Yeah. As far as my floor goes, I have those 2x2 puzzle yoga mat things.
Oh yeah.
You know,
right.
Because I'm crawling around in here all the time, so I needed something that was going to be easy on the knees. Between the yoga mat and this, it gives me some insulation in the floor, so my floors aren't as cold as they used to be.
And then it looks like there's quite a bit of storage under your bed.
There is. I started out with all of these the cheap Walmart ones that you can get, and they don't last very long. This one has held up miraculously. So I did see on one of the videos on the CheapRVliving, someone had these boxes. So I ordered some, and these are the bomb. They are so sturdy, and they kind of lock into each other, and I have a problem with clothes because I'm a girl, so these are all filled with clothes, as well as these.
Nice.
These 2 drawers are my food. And this cupboard here got a bunch of food in it as well. I'm not a big chef or anything, so nothing fancy. This drawer down here is mostly tools and my laundry stuff. And then this is like my miscellaneous junk drawer. I do have a 1-burner cook stove right here that I use. That thing has been great. I've had that stove since before I even started VanLife.
Oh wow, great. And do you cook inside?
Sometimes if it's not nice out, but if it's nice out, I have a little camp tables and camp chairs and all of that hidden under that bed over there behind you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to set up outside, create an outdoor space.
Oh, absolutely. I have a couple of different ways that I choose to heat my vehicle. Most of the time I use this. It's a Cupid Novia. It runs off of butane canisters, and it's the right amount of heat for the vehicle, because originally I was using the little Buddies heaters, but they put out so much heat, it's too much for the small area, you know?
Sure.
So this has been a game changer and has been so helpful to me. The only thing is, a can only lasts about 4 hours, even on low.
Okay.
So you kind of got to wake up in the middle of the night, change your canister out if it's real cold.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So one can about 4 hours.
Yeah, but I love that thing.
Tina, I'd be curious to hear about showers.
Ah, showers. I do have a rechargeable shower head, and I have a privacy tent, and I've definitely used that a few times. When I'm traveling, I love the truck stops. You know, once or twice a week, and then otherwise you just do camp showers.
Perfect. Yeah. And how about safety, especially for the ladies? Any safety concerns, any tips for the ladies?
I myself carry a burner gun as a just in case. I carry bear spray, an air horn, a knife. I try to be aware of my surroundings as much as possible, and I don't ever try to make myself obvious or try to get attention wherever I'm parked. I try to keep my van looking like it's just another van parked in a lot somewhere, and I haven't really had any issues. I'll tell you, the 2.5 years that I've been traveling like this, I haven't run into any bad people. I have run into a bear once, but honestly, it's the animals that scare me more than people, because I can always jump in the driver's seat and drive away.
For the folks out there watching who really want to dive into this life but haven't taken that leap yet, what advice do you have for them?
I say give it a try. I say do it part-time. Just try it a little bit. That's what I did, just to see if I could handle it and if it was something that was going to work for me. And it did work for me, and it's been an amazing adventure so far, and I plan to keep doing it for a few more years. I also might suggest that they read one of Bob's books, because I bought his recent book and ran into a lady in a national forest who was part-timing, and I gave her that book and to try and encourage her to go full-time as well.
Awesome, awesome. Those are great tips. So Tina saved the day for me. My battery died last night, and she used this top vision. We just hooked that right up to my car, and it turned right on. Thank you for the help with that.
You're welcome. I'm glad it worked.
Me too. And Tina, tell us again your YouTube channel.
It's Tina Rockwell at Gypsy Suitcase on YouTube.
Perfect. So check that out, folks. And thank you all for watching. If you got anything out of this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe.
Thank you.